Hey everyone, welcome back to Youssef Reacts. Today, we're delving into the world of cinema with a deep dive into the movie Oppenheimer. I'm Jane, and if you're a fan of thought-provoking films, you're in the right place. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you won't miss any of our film explorations. Now, let's jump into Oppenheimer. In a year that is showering us with cinematic treats such as the latest Mission Impossible movie, a new Martin Scorsese epic, and the second chapter in Denis Villeneuve's Dune, just to name a few. No movie has had me more excited than Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer. This historical thriller is based on the 2005 biography American Prometheus, The Triumph and Tragedy of J. Robert Oppenheimer, which in normal hands could have been your prototypical biopic. But this is Christopher Nolan, and there's nothing prototypical about his work. Oppenheimer is Nolan's 12th feature film, and I can honestly say I've been a big fan of all 11 movies that preceded it. Even more, and at the risk of coming across as an acolyte, his last 6 movies each ended up being my favorite film of their individual years. I know how suspect that sounds, but simply put, Nolan makes movies that wow me, captivate me, and in their own ways enhance my appreciation for the art form. To no surprise, Nolan has done it again with Oppenheimer. Sporting an incredible vision and one of the most fascinating casts in recent history, Nolan delivers what is a staggering cinematic achievement. With extraordinary craft, masterful pacing, and a truly exquisite management of tone, Nolan tells the true story of J. Robert Oppenheimer, one of the most consequential figures in world history. A theoretical physicist credited as the father of the atomic bomb, Oppenheimer was a brilliant but flawed man. Nolan captures all of his complexity and contradictions in this dense and layered study that plays on a massive scale. Riveting from start to finish, Oppenheimer examines its titular personality by placing us inside the head of a man, looking beyond the world he lives in until the very world consumes him. We watch as he is lured in by scientific innovation and the prospect of saving the world. And later we see him crumbling under the enormous weight of what he has created. Torn by ethical conundrums that are only matched by the guilt of his own personal moral failings, Oppenheimer is anchored by what might be the best screenplay of Nolan's career and easily the best screenplay of the year so far. The movie is 3 hours long and dialogue heavy, yet there's never a dull moment. You won't find a wasted scene or a throwaway line. Nolan is always going somewhere and strategically moving his story and the characters who inhabit it forward. It's a textbook case of a movie earning every second of its running time. Cillian Murphy has never been better and gives a stunning 3-dimensional performance, portraying Oppenheimer at various stages in his life with spellbinding commitment. We first meet him in his early days studying at the University of Cambridge, and then later at the University of Kingham. We watch as he goes home to America determined to bring quantum physics to the States. He begins teaching at Berkeley, where he meets nuclear physicist Ernest Lawrence, a terrific Josh Hartnett. Outside of science and academics, Oppenheimer has an on and off romance with Jean Tatlock. Florence Pugh more on her. In a bit, a psychiatrist and member of the Communist Party USA. Their relationship comes back to haunt him in more ways than one. Later he weds biologist Catherine Kitty Ewing Emily Blunt, and they have 2 children together. But we see their marriage has its own share of self-inflicted challenges. And of course Nolan takes us through Oppenheimer's involvement. with the Manhattan Project and the development of the atomic bomb in the remote makeshift town of Los Alamos, New Mexico. There, under the direction of General Leslie Groves Matt Damon, Oppenheimer assembles a crack team of scientists to build the government a weapon that can end World War II. Oppenheimer hides from the inevitable consequences of such a weapon by dwelling on the alternative. He doesn't know if America can be trusted with a bomb. But he does know that the Nazis can't. So he pushes forward, intent on beating Germany to the bomb, while slowly coming to realize what it is they're unleashing. As Nolan's intricate story unfolds, we're given flash forwards that shine a light on Oppenheimer's tense relationship with Atomic Energy Commission Chairman Lewis Strauss, a sublime and awards-worthy Robert Downey Jr. These absorbing sequences follow Strauss as he's set to be confirmed through United States Secretary of Commerce. But they're shrewdly interlaced with scenes showing Oppenheimer's 1954 security hearing, where he faced trumped-up charges that he was a Soviet agent. Watching these two threads tie together is nothing short of captivating. Nolan's lone miscalculation comes with his handling of Florence Pugh's Jean Tatlock. She's certainly a meaningful character, especially in how the filmmaker envisions her impact on Oppenheimer's life. But Nolan's needlessly explicit portrayal does little more than ensure an R rating. You can count Jean's scenes on one hand, but Nolan's unfortunate emphasis leaves Jean and Pugh feeling terribly shortchanged. Aside from that, it's hard to do anything but praise this monumental cinematic work. The phenomenal performances top to bottom. The incredible visuals from D.P. Hoyt van Hoytema. Ludwig Göransson's beguiling score. Nolan's impeccable precision and control. It's all seamlessly bound together in a movie of both historical importance and present-day urgency. Yes, Oppenheimer is a compelling look at a fascinating historical figure. It also holds a mirror to our world, warning of humanity's propensity to focus so much on the now that we rarely consider the future. That truth is captured most in the film's sobering, gut-punch final scene. A movie moment that will stay etched in my mind for a long time. Oppenheimer is in theaters now. And there you have it, a closer look at Oppenheimer. Have you seen the film? What are your thoughts? Share your opinions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this exploration, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the world of cinema. Until next time, I'm Jane, signing off.